How's it going, everyone? My name's Rex, and today we're going to be doing an install where I'm going to be showing you exactly, step by step, how to install a rear sway bar on your Toyota Camry. Woohoo! So we have the BTR 39 Whiteline sway bar. It's for the rear of your car, and basically what this does is it stiffens up the back of your car, so when you go around corners you get less body roll, so the body of your car can move as one instead of separately together like that. So I'm pretty sure that the stock sway bar is actually something like 16 millimeters in diameter, whereas this one here, the Whiteline sway bar right here, is actually 20 millimeters. So it's thicker, looks better, you're not going to be seeing it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And it's aftermarket. So it should be a pretty easy install. I did replace the bushes on the sway bar not long ago, so it looks like it's just held up by those bushings. So all we need to do is really just remove the wheels, disconnect the sway bar links, and we should be good to go. Okay, so firstly we're gonna jack the car up, remove the wheel, and see what we're dealing with. Ooh, stickers! We got stickers, boys. You hear that, boys? Hashtag grip activated. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Another sticker. Ooh. Dude, look at this shit. It comes with an Allen key too. This just never gets old, dude. Opening car parts just never gets old, yeah? So we have the instructions over here. They're pretty confusing. I don't know what the hell any of this stuff means. It's telling me here I can adjust it, which I know I can't because it's a non-adjustable sway bar. I think it's just a generalized instruction, general fitting instructions for Whiteline sway bars. So we're gonna have to wing it today, and you guys can hop along in that train and follow me into an L. So I'm not 100% sure what the hell these things are. Yeah, so these little like gold bits. I don't really know what the hell that is. Seems like it goes somewhere on the sway bar. I don't know where, but we'll find out, hopefully. So this is going to be a very easy install. So this is the sway bar link. We need to remove this from the stock sway bar. So now undo this bolt here and that bolt here. So an easy way to do this is chuck an Allen key in that little hole and then chuck a socket around the nut to break it. So after you've done the other side as well, all you need to do now is remove this bush over here, this bracket. So you got to remove this one, and there's another nut on the other side. And when you take this off, it just comes off, and then you pull the bush out. Very easy. Something like that. Yeah. Nice. Oh. I'm really unsure how we're going to get the other one in, but I guess we'll give it a go. Oh, alright, let's compare them.
Dude,
the looks of it.
They got the same income, same superannuation contribution, but there's one key difference. One's stock and one's not.
One's stock. One's stock.
BM.
And one's not.
BMW.
We're gonna put some lubricant around the bushes.
High performance lubricant, dude.
Look at that, high performance fucking lubricant. So what you do is you get a little bit around your finger, take out the packet. Oh yeah, nice. And you stick it into the hole. Put 2 fingers in if you can fit them, and you just gently rub around the hole. Oh, that stinks! Don't apply too much of it. Just apply a good amount, I guess. So we're just going to be using the stock hangers here. We're going to be pretty much placing them in the exact same spot. It looks like the stock one is located around here. By looking at the difference here, here's the stock hole, and here's the BTR 39 hole. The stock one's very small and hard to get your finger in. So yeah, this one's definitely nice and thick compared to this one right here. So we should have a lot more stiffness than stock. Holy fuck this. So we have the bush right here. Just gonna stick it around the sway bar now. Get around this, everyone. Right, so that's on. Now we get this thing over here. It should fit right onto there. If it doesn't, we're fucked. We're not fucked. Oh, maybe we are. I don't know. Probably. And then we're gonna push this up like that.
So the brand new sway bar bushing has just been installed. It was a pain in the ass. The actual hardware that came with the car is slightly too small for the new bushing. But you know what? We MacGyvered it, didn't we, Shane?
Yeah, we fucking did. 15-minute install turned into a 3-hour install, boys. All right, so we actually figured out what these things were for. These are the things that are gonna stop the sway bar from traveling any further than you want it to travel. It's to stop the sway bar from coming and flexing too much back and forth. So I've got one on the other side already, and all you need to do is just get a little Allen key and undo it. Like that, pretty simple stuff. And then you just chuck it. And just don't lose this washer that's on there as well. So we're just gonna chuck this thing on the top right there and chuck it pretty close to the actual bush itself. You don't want to get it too far from the bush, otherwise it'll allow too much movement. And we don't want that. We want things to be extra stiff, don't we, Lachlan?
You do.
Yeah, extra stiff.
Nobody likes anything limp and floppy.
Yeah, exactly right. That's weird. Okay, so I'm back. Holy crap, that was a very big install. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be very simple, but you gotta remember when you're doing car things that it's 10 times harder than you think it's gonna be. So I just came out fresh of the shower because I was covered in absolute crap, but it's all done now. She's looking nice. Not because of the sway bar, that doesn't make a difference in the appearance, but yeah, everything's all installed, so I guess we'll check it out, go around some corners and see how it handles. So we've finally got the sway bar installed. It's all nice and tight right now. It did take like way longer than expected. I think we were expecting like a 15-minute install or like a 20-minute install, but it did turn into a 3-hour disaster. We couldn't actually get the sway bar in because we were putting it in the wrong way around. We weren't putting it in the way it was supposed to go in for some reason. I have no idea why. I don't know why we didn't think about it, but... So going around the town, I can already feel it working. When I go around corners, you can feel the rear end snapping back and being very responsive. And the car going around corners has less body roll in the back. So instead of having like a floaty feeling in the back, I've got kind of a, I don't know how to explain it, like a very stiff feeling. That's all I can kind of say. But it's definitely worth it. Like they said that having a sway bar is the best dollar for dollar performance modification that you can get. Oh yeah, it's gripping really well.
The car sticks to the ground like I've never felt before.
It sticks better than your car, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it does, you know, it sticks better than the BMW. We need to install better sway bar links because we're using the stock ones right now. They're like kind of flimsy and they're not really as thick as the actual sway bar itself, so that's kind of like limiting the performance of the actual sway bar. So later down the line, I'm going to be replacing those with some nice, thick, adjustable ones. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you again. And I know I say this every single video, but I've actually got 550 subscribers right now, which is incredible. And I do read every single comment, so please leave me a comment and I will put a little love heart next to it because I love you guys.
That was cringe.
So yeah, more videos to come on the Camry and the not so stock Camry anymore. So yeah, definitely stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one. Oh fuck, I shouldn't do that.